Hi Taurus, this is your July forecast. The first great bit of news is that Mars is direct, especially now direct in your house of relationships. So what this means now that Mars is direct is that things can begin to move forward again. Anything that's been stuck, that's felt as though it's stagnating, as though you've not been knowing which direction to move into, now you should have greater clarity. Now with Mars moving direct, it sort of frees up your energy. It frees you up to really pursue the things that you've wanted to go after for a while and actually really get to where you're going. When Mars is retrograde, often you end up going up a lot of dead ends. And many of you may have felt that over the last couple of months. But now with Mars going direct, this is now slowly and surely building up a forward momentum. Don't expect it to all come quickly in a whoosh. It may still come a little slowly because Mars is sort of, he's just in first gear at this point, and he'll gradually build himself into second, third, fourth, and so on. So if you can just still be a little patient, Taurus, you'll find that things will begin to move nicely for you this month. So this month we've got a great deal of focus, as you can see here, with Sun, Venus and Mercury for the first couple of weeks of the month, at least with Venus and Mercury, in this third house. And on the 4th of the month we've also got a new moon happening in this third house. So this is everything to do with communications. It's a wonderful opportunity to look at the way you communicate, to look at the way you listen to other people and the way you listen to yourself. What are you telling yourself? This is a new moon here, so opportunity to really change your mind about something. Maybe you've narrowed your options down and said, I must do this and that and the other, and if this doesn't happen, then I'm going to be very upset about it. But how about if you change your mind? This is an opportunity to just change direction. The third house is the Gemini type house. So opportunity to meet some new people here, if that's what you're looking for. Opportunity to socialize should be very nice for socializing, visiting friends, getting together for cups of coffees and teas and drinks. That kind of a thing is beautifully aspected here. It's wonderful for writing. Any kind of blogging, writing, social networking. Maybe you need to learn how to do it more effectively. This new moon here is going to help you to do it. It's very much looking at your thinking patterns. What are you thinking? Are you thinking kind thoughts? Venus here? Are you learning to think kind thoughts, or are you thinking mean, nasty type of things? Yes? Where is your focus in your thinking? This is what this new moon wants to refresh for you, is to give you a new perspective, to see things from a different angle, not always the same angle. Sometimes, Taurus, you get a little bit fixed and you get sometimes a little narrow vision about what's possible. This is opening up your mind to see that so much more is possible than maybe you had first considered, especially in your relationships, as this is now a target area. But it's also going to be an excellent month, particularly the first part of the month, for any kind of networking and connecting with new groups and new types of people that you might not have connected with before. It's also very good for negotiations. So if you're negotiating a deal, you need to sell something, share something, a service or a product, great time the first couple of weeks of this month. Then we've got on the 13th Venus coming into your 4th house, and on the 14th Mercury. Venus and Mercury in this 4th house. This is now beginning a focus for you on your home, Taurus. So wonderful time to maybe beautify your home in some way. Maybe get some nice flowers. That would be the least you could do. But something bright and brightness in the home area. Mercury in the 4th house, good time with Venus there, good time really for any kind of healing that needs to take place with family members. This would be a very good time for it, maybe a clearing of some communication. Even if you've had family members who maybe have passed, you may find that you have memories and nice things coming back to connect with them in a nicer way. Something really sweetening the connection with people from your past. Because this 4th house often represents mother, father and people from the past in our lives. and you'll have an opportunity to somehow renew those relationships. And you can do it whether they are here or not here anymore. Yes, I've done a great deal of healing with my mother now, and I feel a whole lot better about her now than I ever did 20 years ago. So yes, it's an opportunity really to transform some of those close relationships for you. On the 19th of the month, we've got a full moon happening in the more serious sign of Capricorn, joining the frequency of Pluto in Capricorn, right in this 9th house. Well, this could be the fruition of a wonderful travel adventure for you. It also is going to trigger your spirituality in some way. You know, why am I here? What am I doing here? What's the meaning to my life? How can I bring more meaning to my life? These may be some questions that come up. It would also be a wonderful time for connecting with people across boundaries, just like we do on the internet. Yes, doesn't matter where somebody's from, but great time for international connections, maybe romantic meetings. There could be all kinds of possibilities there for you, Taurus, but it's certainly an opportunity really to awaken the higher mind. Yes, so this is like, if you like, the lower mind where you're connecting with people, you're chatting, you're talking. This is really your higher education. Maybe it's a time really this full moon says to you, I think I need to study something else. Maybe it's something serious for a career, but maybe equally it could be just something fun that develops that whole consciousness shift that we are going through. We are going through a consciousness shift on our planet, and many of us are feeling that and feeling a little bit out of balance with it in many ways, and this would be a great month for getting more into balance and in alignment with really what's important to you, what matters to you. Yeah. And on the 23rd of the month, we've got the sun coming into this 4th house, and the sun in the 4th house shining a light on your home, your environment. How about really appreciating your home, appreciating all the little things that you've got around you? Because really, in many ways, we've gathered lots of things, many of us. Some of us have even got storage units filled up with things and closets and cupboards that we never look at, for years sometimes on end. I mean, I know you've got to keep certain tax things, and even that now you can keep online. So this would be a great opportunity to clean up your working space, everything around you, your kitchen, your bathroom. Just somehow clear the decks. It's just a wonderful time for that, because whenever you do clear the decks, you make room for something new. It's a bit like when you go to the bathroom, then you can eat more food. Yes, it's like, sorry, I got a bit personal there, but just really, it gives you an opportunity to bring more wonderful things into your life as you declutter and free yourself up with those energies. This Jupiter in your 5th house should be great for those of you who are very creative, and also very good still for this growing of a business or going into business for yourself, maybe part-time or even full-time. So there you have it, my lovely Taurians. I think this is going to be a lovely month for you, Taurus, as long as you monitor how you're thinking. Try not to get into that negative spiral of thinking or fearful. Start to become aware of it in your physical body. You're a very physical sign. So if you can become aware of it quickly, then you can it'll flutter away like a bit of smoke into the air. It'll just evaporate. It won't become a big fire. So that's just my suggestion based upon these moon aspects, particularly for you this month. Could be a wonderful month for you, and I really hope it is.